What's up, everybody? It's Stephen Williams, founder and president of CreditRepairShop.com. And in today's video, we're going to do a rundown of the debt that was released in the market yesterday. Uh, as of January 30th, 2020, this debt was released into the market. And I make these videos and talk about this because I want to let you know what you can do about it. You know, if you head it off right from the beginning, you won't have to worry about going to court. You won't have to worry about any lawsuits or anything because they are releasing debt onto the market that is actually past statute of limitations. So, uh, and also a lot of people just come to see the videos on this stuff for the first time. I thank you for everyone that subscribes and you watch the videos. I really appreciate it. And it's just we're bringing more and more people on to this channel to learn about what they can do about credit repair and debt. So if you could please like the video, if you like these videos that I make on helping you with debt, financial problems, credit repair, and also personal growth, because we get into that on this channel also. Please like the video. I really need that because it helps the algorithm and it brings more people here so we can have help more people. And actually, you are helping people in a roundabout way by liking the videos because it gets other people that have the same interests as you. It'll bring them to the channel so we can help them. There's a lot of people that need help with this type of stuff. So let's just first talk about the debt that's being released into the market. I do not mention the company names because it will flag the videos here on YouTube. But this is a major bank, major bank. What is that game where you play where you draw on the board and you try to say who, you try to figure out who it is without them telling you who it is? Well, this was a major bank that was in a lawsuit a couple of years ago for doing where they had their employees were filling out credit card applications for people that didn't want credit cards and for dead people because they want to be able to stay up with their quota and get their bonus. So if you could figure that out, you could probably search around online and you can figure out what bank this is. $2.2 million released, 400 accounts, average balance $5,500. Now, because of this bank, some of this stuff here is probably going to be considered fraudulent, even if the person took the card and used it. Let me tell you why. Because the original application for when they filled out the form, filled out the credit application to get the credit card was filled out fraudulently. The crazy thing about it is that people were getting a credit card in the mail from the bank that was doing this, but the employees were filling out those applications, and then the person just got a card and they were like, oh, I got another credit card and it's like $2,000 available credit on it. I guess I'll just go ahead and use it. You know how we can get when we get some free money, even though we got to pay the money back. But a lot of these are probably not legally able to be collected solely on when you do a validation and look at the original contract. It's not even going to have your signature or the person's signature, not your signature, but the person's real signature on there, and they'll be able to throw that right out from the beginning. But now, straight off the bat, charge off date on this, 4/28/2009. This is past statute of limitations to be on your credit report. This is past statute of limitations to be able to sue for contract law. Really, in almost all states, I think there's only 3 states that go to 10 years, only 3 states. And you can look that up by going to my website, thecreditrepairshop.com. On my blog, type in statute of limitations for debt, and you'll see the page. It'll pop up for you. This here is past statute of limitation. And I'll go over what you got to do when you see that happen. The next one, this is a group of national banks, all major credit cards, $20 million and some change, 5,086 accounts. Charge-off date, original charge-off date 2006. So this would be past statute of limitations for all 50 states, even those 3 crazy states that's going to try to let someone have something over your head for 10 years, which is crazy when a business can file bankruptcy in 5 minutes. Average account $3,932. They're selling the whole debt load for $3,000. They're selling it for that because whoever pays this, they don't know the laws on statute of limitations. And the other one that's 2.2 million, they're selling it for $2,600. $2,600. They get one person that don't know their rights, and they made all their money back, and it's gravy on top. 2006 was the charge-off date, past statute of limitations. Okay, let's get to the last one. This is just a rider on top of that one there. Same group of banks. 381 accounts, only $500,000. $2,500 are selling the whole package for. Average account is $1,312. Charge-off date 2011. Past statute of limitations for all states except for those 3 states that have a 10-year crazy statute of limitations for the debt. So now let's talk about what you do for these right here. Let's focus on here. I know a lot of stuff might be running through your mind about, well, I do this, I do that. Some other channel told me to do this, do that, all that stuff. Listen to me. Focus. Listen to me. It's me and you talking. When you get the debt, the first thing you need to do is you need to look at your credit reports to see the original charge-off date. They're not going to tell you that in the letter when they request, sorry about that, when they make the request to get a payment, they're not going to tell you the charge-off date. They're not going to tell you the charge-off date. They're not going to tell you the charge-off date. I repeat that because when people get those letters in the mail, they're thinking that the debt collector did all of the work, and they're like, we know that you owe this 100% and that you have to pay it. No, they do not tell you the original charge-off date. So now what you need to do is get your credit reports. You can go to the link below here. I would really appreciate it. The website is your3scores.com. Yes, that is my website. Please go there if you don't have them. You need to get it. It needs to come from a paid monitoring service because you need to have all of the information. These free ones don't give you all of the information. Get the original charge-off date. Look at it, and let me tell you the first part. Step 1. When you see the original charge-off date, you only need to do this. Write a simple letter. Mr. Debt Collector, you put their company, you put the account, RE, the account number, and who the original creditor was. That's going to be in the top, either the top right or top left corner of that letter. And you say, Mr. Debt Collector, and regarding this account number, you can put that there too, whatever they put, or their reference number on their account, and say that, according to the laws in my state, this debt is past the statute of limitations for contract law in my state. I want you to cease all collection activities or I will report you to the proper authorities. Who are the proper authorities? Department of Financial Institution for your state. State Attorney General. Look up online. You might have a consumer division. They use all these crazy names in each state. It might be, you just need to find out who do you complain to regarding debt collectors in your state, because they all have to be licensed to send you that letter. They have to be licensed in your state to talk to anyone or to communicate with anyone about a debt collection. So there's a department in your state that handles that. In my state, it's the Department of Financial Institution. And the State Attorney General's office also handles it. You notify them 100%, 1000%, if you do this, you follow my directions, don't get fancy and don't try to stack some stuff on top of it. Just state what I just told you. They will usually write your letter back stating that they will cease all collection activities. If it's not past the statute of limitations, and you'll know that from the information, then you have to go into a debt validation. And in that debt validation, that's the next option that you have to be able to not have to pay anything on that debt. So when you do a debt validation, you're validating the original contract, you're validating the relationship between the debt collector and you, the debt collector and the original creditor. Did they buy it? Did they get a sign? Are they contracted to collect the debt for the debt collector? You need to know all of that stuff. You have a right to know all of that stuff. And then when you get all of that information, then you'll be able to determine your next step, which is step 3, on if you have to end up settling the debt, if you have to make some type of payment arrangement. But at least you'll know. At least you'll know. And we're not here, this YouTube channel is not here to tell you that you might not potentially have to pay a debt or settle a debt. We always talk about settling debts at a discount. I talk about solutions from A to Z. Because if you notice, when you look at all these other channels, they talk about A to the middle, like A to F or K. And A to K means that it's not past statute of limitations. And then K is, we validate it and it comes back valid. Then they don't want to talk to you no more. We don't do that. We go all the way to A to Z, which means that for you to be able to move forward, ultimately be able to move forward, is that you may potentially have to come to some payment arrangement or a lump sum discounted settlement on the debt. I've had to do it in my life before. Other people have to do it, but the ultimate goal needs to be for you to be able to move forward. So that's what you have to do. So now, if you need full instructions on how to validate a debt, please watch search debt validation videos on my YouTube channel. There's a video that breaks down. I'm on the chalkboard talking about debt validation, what you have to do, how to do it. So we'll end the video here. Thank you for your time, and please like the videos. I need it. Please like this video. Please like this video. If you need help with your credit reports and scores, please go to my website, thecreditrepairshop.com. If you need help with your credit and your scores, go to my website, thecreditrepairshop.com. If you need your credit reports and scores, please go to the website, the number 3 scores.com. The links are below here. Please share, comment. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. We got some crazy information on here. Real deal, real life situations. We work with clients. This is not theory. This is not solely based on book knowledge. This is actual in action, dealing with people, real life situations, real life results. So this is Stephen Williams, founder and president of thecreditrepairshop.com. Thank you, and you have a great day.